Hi, Tyler. This is Miss Harmon, your mom's friend. I heard you've been having a little bit of trouble with your book talks. And even though you're an avid reader and love reading, you've been a little frustrated with the assignments. So I'm here to help, and hopefully, this will be fun and also very informative. So, the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to have to create an account at Edpuzzle. So I sent your mom the link in an email. And if you don't have an account already, you're going to have to click on I'm a new student and create an account. All right. Once you have that account, you're going to notice that, let me log in. Once you log in, you're going to see that you have your own class. So I've created a class entitled Tyler's Class. It's just for you. And I've incorporated a couple very small videos with some questions revolving around characterization and also revolving around Inkheart. I think that was the book that you just finished. So what I would like you to do at some point is I would like you to start by watching Frozen, the Frozen trailer. It's quick, it's short, but it goes over characterization and talks about specifically not only just the definition, because I know you know the definition of characterization, but how do you show and explain a character, and how do you choose the personality traits or elements of a character that are important. So that will be very important to take a look at. The next one I want you to take a look at is just the trailer for Inkheart, because I think it's very important that you have a visual and you actually see the characters to help you visualize the characters and the setting. And then finally, I want you to answer the questions in response to a sample Inkheart book talk. So I've asked you specific questions about the various elements of that book talk. Those are the same elements that you will want to integrate in your book talk. Right? Moving forward, I want you to think about why the character is important, because every character in a story is created for a reason. They have a motivation, and they're described in a certain way because that's going to cause them to do something. And once they do that big thing, whether it's steal a book or hide a book or get in a fight, that's going to create a domino effect. And that eventually will initiate conflict, right? That will eventually cause the climax, and then at the end there will be some type of resolution. So all of that will also most likely relate to the theme of the book and the important message that the author is trying to tell. So as you think about the characters in Inkheart, I want you to think about why they are described the way that they are described and how their actions relate to the theme of the book. Always keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. So once you finish those, and again, I don't know how much time you have, but whenever you get a chance, I want you to go over to Scholastic, and I'm going to send your mom this link as well. And I want you to step into a character from Inkheart. Choose either your favorite character or your most despised character. It doesn't matter. Choose one. I'm going to pick Meggie. Click Next Step. And there are a series of questions. And as that character, I want you to answer the question. So the first question is, what do you see as your greatest strength? So if I'm Meggie, how would I answer that question? Is my greatest strength that I am an avid reader and I'm a book nerd? I'm very knowledgeable. Well, how do we know that? So in addition to answering the question, I want you to provide some examples from the novel to support your answer or explain why it's important. So for example, if I said that, well, I'm a bookworm, well, what's the support to back that up? Well, I sleep with books under my pillow. I'm surrounded by books. My father introduced me to books. So everywhere I go, I have books with me. That's an example to show that I am a bookworm, right? Now, what would happen to the story if I didn't love books so much? Wouldn't that change the entire story? It would change the status of the book, right? I mean, and it would change the status of the character because thanks to the fact that I'm able to, or I'm a bookworm and I love books and I'm very knowledgeable, I have the ability to not only read the written word, but I have the ability to read people as well. So notice how my characteristics and who I am relate to that bigger meaning, that theme. Okay. So once you go through those questions, I think that will really help to allow you to step into a character and see the big picture. All right. And then finally, your last exercise and activity will be to complete a characterization chart. So this is a chart that I sent to your mom. You'll see examples, all right, from Cat in the Hat, and then I want you to fill in the chart in response to a book that you've recently read. Okay, don't do it in response to Cat in the Hat, but I want you to do it in response to, let's say, The Inkheart, since we both know that book. All right, and then I will continue to add videos and tutorials to your own class, and I will let your mom when they are ready to go. But those three are let's go back. Do these three, and I'll be checking in to see if you answered the questions and how you did. All right, you're going to step into character, and then finally, you're going to complete that characterization sheet. Okay, and I promise you, if you put in the work and you practice and you do all the exercises that I share with you and you rehearse with your mom, I guarantee that you will get an A, or I hope. You got to put in the work. You get an A on your next book talk. All right, Tyler, good luck. Bye.